Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel, Pearson at Excel International A-Level Maths, and we'll be discussing, or rather we have been discussing pure mathematics, IAL and IGCSE. Today we're looking at chapter 5 of pure mathematics 3, and we are just about to understand P3 topic 5, and with this I just want to have to explain something. Remember earlier on we had case 1. We had case 1 of how we can get how we can sketch a straight line graph from variables that are exponential. And in this one, I just want to refer you to page 112 and talk about something that looks like this. If you have now, let me call it case 2. We have understood case 1. Let me call it case 2. Let me call it case 2. Case 2 is when we have y is equals to ab raised to power x. When we have ab raised to power x, we again need to introduce the logarithm on both sides. We have the logarithm to base 10 of y is equals to the logarithm to base 10 of ab raised to power x. Of course, the laws of logarithm will apply here. And what we should be having is the logarithm of y is equals to the logarithm of a plus the logarithm of b raised to power x. That is multiplication law of logarithm. The index law of logarithm will apply on term number 3, and we'll have the logarithm of y is equals to x log b plus log a. The reason why I've brought this term that is having x in the second position, all in the middle, is so that when we compare, we will see the comparison outrightly. When we compare this with y is equals to mx plus c, you can already see that log y takes the position of y, and of course the log b will be the value of m. There is now the gradient of this kind of graph will be logarithm of bx, and x, they are one of the same thing, and log b is the coefficient of x in equation 1, and m is the coefficient of x in equation 2. And now that we know generally that m is the gradient, then in this case logarithm of b will be the gradient. Of course, the y-intercept will be logarithm of a. It goes without saying. So what are we simply saying? We are saying that if y is equals to ab raised to power x, if y is equals to ab raised to power x, then the graph of log y against x, log y against x will be a straight line, with gradient log b. We have just highlighted that before, with gradient log b, and vertical intercept. The vertical intercept will be the logarithm of a, as you can see, the value of c. Well, you can just sketch a small graph here to illustrate what is going to happen. So this, to me, of course, this is y-axis, logarithm of y. This is the x-axis. The graph is log y against x, and this particular point is going to be the logarithm of a, and of course the gradient will be change in log y over change in x, because you can see log y is in the vertical and x is in the horizontal. So change in log y over change in x will simply be the gradient, and the gradient itself is logarithm of b. Having said that, we need to now use this knowledge to explain example 8. But again, before we do that, it is important to familiarize ourselves with how we introduce the logs and how the variables relate to come up with a straight line graph. Again, visit my video, Pearson and Excel Mathematics, by Mr. Kamotho. Subscribe and share widely. All right.